What's that I hear? Did you want to go on a good hike? Maybe somewhere with a lake, maybe somewhere where you could rent a kayak, a paddleboard, or even a little boat? Well, you know what? Creve Coeur Park is the spot. Plenty of history here. It was actually the first state park, so that's really cool. It was the first state park, and it was 320 acres. It's a huge park. The trail that we're going to take is 3.7 miles long around. It's great for mountain biking. It's great for hiking. It's great for walks, fishing, and you can take boats, just non-motorized boats. They don't actually want you to swim in the lake, and that's mainly just to keep it clean. Their oarsmen go here, so a lot of people who are on like rowing teams, and they actually had like people that were in the Olympics used to do oaring here, and they used to do their rows here, which is cool because I don't know anything about that. But what I love is this right here. Look, you could come here with your family. You could rent a kayak, a canoe, a double kayak, or the survey bikes, which is fun. My daughter and I really liked doing the tandem bicycles. You know, it's just something fun to do out with the kids. If it's a nice day, come out here, rent a kayak, maybe do some fishing. We actually have an invasive species of Asian carp. So they used to have a program where you would get $100 for each fish you would turn in, which was crazy. But anyway, so no swimming. But if you want an exercise, you can get it plenty of other ways. Here is Creve Coeur Lake, and it's in Maryland Heights. It's a really cool park, and it's a little bit further away from downtown, so it's not going to have as many tourists as, say, Forest Park or maybe Carondelet or Castlewood. A really nice spot. 4 miles long. They have all kinds of different recreational opportunities. Missouri is known as the cave state, and we have a lot of limestone, so you're going to see some beautiful scenic, like caves or formations or rock formations, which are nice. A lot of the trail is shaded, which is very cool. And it's a nice, well maintained, well regulated trail because they have all kinds of events here. So come in here and soak up some of the wildlife. This is also a spot where a lot of people who study different animals and they try to do observations here and they try to do a lot of conservation here because it's one of the best spots for waterfowl because it has a lot of wetlands. It also is connected by the Missouri River, so that's cool. It's under a bridge, which I just think gave me like a Jurassic Park cool vibe. So if you're looking for a hiking trail, I'd check it out. And they have different trails. Like I see this one leading that way, but it is so hot right now and the sun hurts me that I'm just gonna stay on this main trail. But I'm really enjoying it. I've seen a couple different deer, a couple different ducks swimming. I like that you can do the kayaking. Those bikes are really cool. That's like a childhood memory of me and my daughter. Us doing tandem bikes. The river's nice, cool little bridge, looks good. Water's good. And people do fishing here because there's a Japanese invasive species. See, nice. Look, there's a turtle. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just wildlife galore. I love this spot. This trail is definitely longer than I expected it to be, but it is a mountain biking trail. I do like it, and that's part of the benefits of like going to hiking trails. You can't just quit. Like if I was on a treadmill, I'd be like, all right, that's enough. But here, I'm like, you got to go around one way or the other, so you might as well just keep going, and let's keep pushing, guys. Creve Coeur Lake Memorial Park, also called Creve Coeur County Park, is 2,145 acres and is located in Maryland Heights. The park is the largest in the St. Louis County park system, and it includes the lake and Oxbow Lake, which is one of the largest natural lakes in Missouri. The park has facilities for picnicking, tennis courts, multi-purpose athletic fields, and an archery course. So the park is about 25 minutes from downtown St. Louis. It's got a review of 4.8 out of 5 stars on Google, and I'm just going to read some of those reviews so you know. My overall experience with this park was positive. This was my first time visiting. Blah blah blah. This one is crazy long, but it's just talking about how large the park is and how they didn't even realize how large it was. which is true. You go on this main trail around the lake, and you're like, oh, that's big. But then you realize just how big it is because you see a map, and you're like, dang, this is huge. Creve Coeur Lake is a wonderful park. It truly is a hidden gem right in my backyard. At times I forget that it is only a few minutes drive from my home. When my mother passed away last year, I went to the park and took in the sights and sounds of the lake. I was at peace. That's what somebody said. That was actually a little bit emotional, but hey, I already read it. And you know what? And I agree with that. People need to center themselves in nature. We were meant to be one with nature. We are from the earth and we will return to the earth. So I'm telling you guys, it all goes together: physical, mental, emotional. You guys got to get out there, soak in some sunlight, put your toes in the sand, just go walk around, go people watch. Get out of your apartment, get out of your house, go do something different, go off the beaten path. Life is good, and get out there and appreciate it. I had no idea what these things look like. I've never seen an oarboat up close, you know. It reminds me of like that Harvard stuff at MIT. But hey, these things were cool. Well, hey, thanks for checking out the park. I think it's nice. I think it's in like the top 3 parks in St. Louis. You know, I would say the top 3 would be, well, my favorites, which I'll make a video on, would be Salt Lick Trail, which is actually over in Illinois, in the Illinois Ozarks. Salt Lick Trail, Creve Coeur, and Castlewood. But anyway, guys, if you're looking for a nice sunset, a nice lake, somewhere to get a different exercise, hop on that paddleboard and get some strokes in. Pause. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel. Check out the TikTok and the Instagram. Serving and swerving. I do the things. Check out the sites and, you know, interview the people. Holler at your boy.